The sweet school belle who just started school avoids the pursuit of dog licking, covered in horrific tattoos. But just when I had just stopped tattooing, after sleeping for thousands of years, I suddenly woke up, just when I want to stretch my legs, but found that he was actually attached to the arm of the school beauty. Although I can be with the school beauty day and night, but the days when you can see but not eat are really suffering. Fortunately, I woke up at the same time. God level selection system. Choose one to merge with the schoolgirl in Kexen. Rewards the power of the dark god. Choice to refuses to merge with Kexen. Reward humane destruction. With the end of the system cause, I decisively chose one. Then my figure appeared in the dark space, condensed into human form with the power of the evil god. Congratulations to the host for receiving the reward darkening evil god's power. The host will be permanently connected with Kexen in the form of a tattoo. Integrated life sharing. Also has the ability to swallow the blood of others and become the supreme evil god. It's awesome, but I don't understand it at all. But at least I understand. Now, I can enhance the fighting power of the school bell. Just when I was still studying the intensity of divine energy, several wearing, the cool little girl walked toward the school beauty with ill intentions. This is where Zhang Rang, the school belle, spent her high school career. Tormented person. One of them even made a mockery directly. Isn't this my school beauty? Why are you walking so fast with your head down? Don't want to see me. Thinking back on my past experiences, the school belle wants to escape in a hurry. In this panic, the school beauty ran directly into the little girl's arms. Tamai rubs her chest with a big face. Tips for scratching your encore with your fingernails. Then, in a gust of wind, several people surrounded the school beauty. The two women even clamped in Kexen's arms directly, dragged towards the alley, and Ki looked pitifully at the behavior of those passing by. But I have no intention of avoiding it. Just when Kexen closes her eyes and recognizes, when I die, I see it all through the dark space. Instant killing intent condenses into essence. Damn these guys. Ding invites the host to make a choice. Choose one as if you didn't see it. Reward a ton of blood after leaving Kexen to despair. Choice 2 will be more important than beheading to get rewards to Dark Awakening. My violent temper immediately turned to Dark Awakening. Immediately, a warm current rushes into the body. I immediately manipulated Kexen's body and put my hands together. I saw Kexen's arm. The tattoo suddenly glows with blood, as if alive. The rose turned into thorns and climbed up the arm, wrapped around half of Kexen's face. I felt the state of my body and I laughed out loud with excitement. Hahaha, yes, it's this force. The little girl looked at Kexen and suddenly lowered her head and laughed. Suddenly feel cold. Ruahan Kexen, this guy is not crazy, is he? So what? Two fists are no match for hands. She's not a powerful person. Why are you afraid of her? The little girl hasn't finished speaking yet. Just bang. I manipulate Kexen's body. He suddenly stretched out his arms and pinched the neck of the person in front of him. Lifted up easily. A hoarse voice emerged from Kexen's mouth. You just said you were going to bully me. A red light suddenly flashed. Public. The girl saw the blood on Kexen's face and arms. Everyone screamed under the strange scene of tattoos. And that little girl was pulling hard. Pinch her fingers. The pain in her muscles made her cry bitterly. Before she could react, I made a knife with my left hand and penetrated the girl's chest. A large amount of blood gathered towards the tattoo on the chest, and is quickly absorbed. After feeling the increase in strength, then he quickly pounced on the rest of the crowd. A large amount of blood rose solidified and pierced the woman's skin. Shoot countless coquettish blood roses. Kexen, the divine being, is the divine being of the abyss. As the crowd screams and one of them threatens you. Aren't you afraid of us shouting? There must be people from the Divine Energy Development Bureau living around here. You won't be able to eat for long. Looking at the already terrified crowd, I said disdainfully, Interstellar Garden immediately brings the power of God into bloody roses, pierced into everyone's skin. A lot of blood is absorbed by me. A soaring breath suddenly enveloped the entire alley. Then my face turned cold. Hurry up and clean up all traces of yourself. Stomach alone walked out of the alley. Looking at the passing vehicles in front of her, Nana said to herself, It seems I came to a very interesting world. He paused and looked at the mirror in the shop next to him. gently touched in Kexin's cheek. He said softly, Kishin, please give me more advice in the future. The voice fell and I returned to the dark space. The bloody pattern that spread over half of the body, also gradually shrinking, regrouped on the arm tattoo. And I suppressed the soul. The spirit also recovers in the blink of an eye, and Kexin also opened her eyes in horror, subconsciously surveying the surrounding environment. Found myself on the street, and those people just disappeared completely without a trace. I don't have any memory. I just briefly checked the tattoo on my arm. Then he rushed back to his home by car. But just when Kexin left, the Gishin tattoo shop deep in the alley suddenly opened. An old man with a serious face immediately opened the black hole. Cave.